My first government job was actually as a contractor supporting DoD in requirements analysis, and so I think what I learned from that, being grounded in requirements, is important, and it really keeps you centered on the mission and what the actual necessities are associated with the mission, which I feel, especially in IT security, we have to ask ourselves quite often, why are we really doing this, and what are the actual requirements that we're trying to meet. I actually started out as a teacher early in my career, and I feel that that skill, or the development of that skill, has really helped me relate with people, understand how to motivate folks, which as you progress in your career, becomes more and more valuable in understanding how to lead people through tasks and projects, etc. You have to understand that there's an ecosystem around you to support you as a federal employee. Everybody from the people that may work, that you may work for, that may work for you, the contractors and either products or services that support you as a Fed. All of those folks are there to support the mission, and thus your role in that mission. So you really, if you're feeling overwhelmed, make sure that you're utilizing those resources as efficiently as you can, and leaning on that ecosystem whenever possible. I would say be a leader, not a manager. I think that goes along, at least my philosophy is leaders tend to get more accomplished just because you can't do it all yourself. So you have to be able to get the folks that work for you, work with you, to be that cohesive team to achieve whatever the goal might be. So I think that's probably the best piece of advice. I've gotten a lot of advice, but the best piece of advice was around leadership. You have to stay, at least, especially in IT security, you have to stay current. So I would say utilize the training dollars, and I realize the time in which I'm talking about this, but you'd be surprised at how much money gets set aside for training each year and does not get used. In many of the organizations that I've been in, that's been the case. And so keep yourself current with the technology so that you can be credible in the workforce. And then the other, I'd say, very important piece is your professional network. You have to get out and understand what others are doing, what part you play in the bigger the bigger government, if you will. Too many times I'll run across folks that the answer is, I don't know, that happens over there, and I've never been one that sees value in that point of view. I would like to know what else is going on around me so that I can be of value to whomever I'm speaking to. The reason that I got into it was to affect change. And there, having been a contractor for several years before turning Fed, there's just a different level of contribution that you have to the mission. And for those that, and I've always been very mission-centric, that's what drives me to do what I do. And in the federal space, or as a Fed, you get to just a little bit more significant level of contribution to the overall mission.